am beyond ecstatic that this is here. I've been waiting for this a really freaking long time, and it showed up a day early from my UPS notification, and fuck yeah. I cannot wait to look at this. This is dope as fuck. I already kind of sneak peeked this, I couldn't wait. So before I shot this, so yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, this thing, oh, I can't wait. This is, oh yeah, so cool. Yeah, so we've got our usual J&D packaging, very simple, very sexy, very chic. Let's go. Now again, this is not wood, but from far it looks like it. But so yeah, here is your Suicide Squad plaque. Mine is 104 out of 12.99, signed by Soyoung Lee. Beautiful vinyl. It's sexy like a record. Oh, holy fuck, that portrait is so fucking good. And alright, giggity. What you're seeing on video and what I'm seeing in real through my eye in real life is completely different. In real life, that looks a lot more like Margot than it does looking through the camera lens. That's it, let's do this. I'm gonna say this time and time again, but one thing that J&D does that nobody else does is really the attention to detail. Every piece of accessory that J&D creates, what is beautiful about it is that it really feels like you took something that is tangible and real in life-size scale, you aim to shrink ray at it, shrank it down, and that is the detail you're getting with J&D. That is what the naysayers don't understand because they've never seen one in person. But look at the detail on the bat over here. Hush little baby, don't laugh a word or something. I mean, you sat there and read the cursive, you could read it. But this is just really amazing detail. The grip here feels like real graft, like the real kind of tape that you would use on a real bat. So that is the beauty of the detail that is in this accessory right here. Again, this gun, forget about it. The detail is so miniaturized and it's so good and so detailed, right? But here's the thing, it's got, true to the movie, you've got your love, hate, everything. Look at how cool this is. This rotates. But here's what a lot of people didn't even do. Check this shit out. Mechanism. Okay, the trigger doesn't work, but this mechanism works. But here's the other crazy part about this. You can pop this open. This chamber rotates down, and what's even more insane, the bullets come out. Isn't that crazy? Like, this is nuts. Okay, now I gotta put this shit back in. You've got these little bullet things, like a reload thing, right? But it's so, it really is, like I said, the gun, the functionality in that thing that you got, it's such a small attention to detail and such a minute thing, but it's just, they went through the trouble of doing that. I mean, you're paying for it. And look at this thing. This is really life-size. Use a shrink ray, shrank it down to a third of the size, and this is what you get. This is, you know, what you're paying for. Here we've got your cuffs, which I probably am not going to use. It's beautiful, I'm just too lazy. It's made like a real choker, cut and sew on it, so that's kind of crazy. I gotta be very careful when putting this on. And we've got a really tiny earring that I kind of wish, at this point, don't understand why they even bothered putting in an accessory. They should have just put it on the figure, because she's got like 10 other earrings on her ear. So I'm not gonna put this on, it's gonna be too much. I'll get lost in moving or something. Well, I can't tell if it's supposed to open or not. It feels like it can, but I don't want to overforce it, so I'm not going to try, but it's still a really exquisite detail. In the bag you also get these glass shards are going to go on the base, which they're too pretty and I don't want to use them, and your felt pad for the bat, because everybody that I know has had their bat drop, so that's a problem. Gotta be careful with that. So I'm off to the side here where I can see the face off and through the lens, and I see why people critique it through the lens, but what I see through my eye in person, that's Margot. So it's really fucking good. It's better than the Catwoman. It's really fucking good, and I love the Catwoman. So this, yeah, it's good. I don't like holding this too much because the stockings, they're made of real stockings, by the way, so I just don't want to actually rip them or anything, but you got all the tattoos, and gotta love the booty shorts, and this thing is a 1/3, so it's heavy as fuck. This jacket and these shoes are fucking amazing, and it really is like you took a shrink ray and shrank her down. Observation that the base came enclosed in that really nice felt cloth satin, but then the body came in paper, when the body in Catwoman came in the same kind of cloth, and they should have done that with Harley, but that's like a minor nitpick. That being said, I love it. Oh my god, I forgot how much I love J&D stuff, so because it took so long to come out with, but they, it's a decent production time, but still, I love it. Let's just get to the assembly. Yep, it's a 12 by 12 square. It's 12 by 12. I like that they did the frosted glass, broken glass texture over the brick pavement. It's very nicely textured and painted, and the Suicide Squad on here. It's actually very exquisitely done, and it's heavy. It is heavy. I don't remember if this was heavier or the Catwoman one was heavier, but this one is nice and dense. Ooh. Very good, strong magnet. This heel, there's a little hole cut into the surface of the broken glass texture so that this pegs in there. I mean, it slides in there, and the magnet is very strong on this other foot. And voila, this thing is so fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. It's not even fucking funny. Shit. But you gotta do the customary. Woo! Oh my god, when you push the cheeks, the mouth move, that's amazing. Well, it's not amazing, but it's like, wow, okay. Anyway, we don't want to touch it too much because you don't want the oil on the silicone. I should have brought my gloves, but I didn't. Okay, there's a problem. These fingers are silicone, and they're way too soft to hold the weight of that back. So that's where everybody who put it on has dropped it, and you have to put that felt pad on. So the shoulder socket is magnetic, and it can pull off to reveal the coat, to which you get access to the holster to put the gun. I'm not going to put the gun in the holster, it's too beautiful for that. The jacket on this is done so well, it's like I said, it's like a real jacket. Dumb as fuck. You have to pull the pin, which is so fucking fragile and not intuitive. Alright, hang on. Be very careful when you're doing this because this thing is tiny as fuck. And you have to pull this thing out in order to release this. This is very stupid, guys. Very stupid. See, that's the funny thing. J&D engineered it to work like a real thing, so it actually pops out like a real thing, just at a third of the scale. But because this is so fragile, I am not going to sit here and attempt to put this back on the choker because it's just going to break. Or it's so small that you may break it. I do not want to attempt that, so I'm going to pop this thing back. This is like a working locket, guys. It's insane. And it's going to go back in the box. So it is magnetic, so I don't even want to push there is a little clasp over here that functions, but what I don't want is to break anything, so I'm not even going to try to push the clasp back because this is magnetic and it would just hold on its own. So the chokers have a left and right engraved into it. The bracelets rather. Drop the damn bullets from the gun. Yeah, these things are tiny and they roll around, so that's great. I'm probably just going to leave them off. Alright, we're gonna come back. I gotta find those bullets that I dropped. Found 5. And I can't figure out where the other 2 went. I heard it go bounce, 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 bounce. And I just spent like 20 minutes flipping around my entire living room. The good news is they're somewhere in the house. Alright, I know from multiple people that if they didn't put the felt pad on, that is just gonna fall. But I am gonna just try it just for a second. So I've seen somebody use a piece of string to tie it up, and what I'm doing is I'm resting the bat on her neck and shoulder, and that might work for a hot minute. It's Margot. These teeth look so good in real life. Beautiful set of dentures over here that they've done. Beautiful makeup application, like it's blending into her skin tone. I mean, I don't know, like a beauty blender, is it? But it really feels like somebody took a real life jacket that you would wear at a store, shrank it down to a third of the size, and put it on her. You're definitely getting what you're paying for with this. This thing is just beautiful. If you took a real life thing that was 100% scale and you shrank it down to 30%, it's supposed to function like that gun that has, like the gun that has the chamber coming out with the bullets. It's supposed to function like that in real life. They crafted that detail into a miniature. That's how insanely awesome and detailed this is. What's funny about the J&D haters is they like to say that, oh, if they say anything bad about J&D, then all of the defenders are fanboys and get really pissy. And it's like, no, bitch. The people who like it usually like it and shut the fuck up and move the fuck on. You get people retaliating or reacting to you when you've never seen it, and then you go and insult and attack thing, but you've never seen one. That's the difference. But what's funny is the people who hate J&D will play it off like, oh, it's the people who like it, they are the problem. Allow me to be me and the people of my channel. To those of you haters, man, fuck you. Alright? The nitpicks I have are the choker, stupid design, and you gotta be very careful. Like once you put this on, you're probably never taking this off. So basically from the chest, from the neck up, is all silicone, and these hands are silicone. Silicone on the hands are great, it's just, it's scary because it can't hold weight. So that's why this bat always falls off. I'm missing one goddamn bullet, hopefully I'll eventually find it. Maybe after I pack this shit up I will. But anyway guys, also like, subscribe, tell me go away, however you want to do it. I love this mirror. I love this Harley. I hope you do too. I hope if you're looking for one, you get one. And if not, maybe you'll find a cancellation. I don't know, but this is awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next video.